Minnesota Vikings has won the Super Bowl, brother. It's
Okay,
close to something going to get to the
okay.
Super Bowl.
That's what we're gonna roll with.
Shout out to
Okay.
Sam Darnold, forever a Viking.
Speaking of which, that's a good
Damn.
I
place
don't
to
even know if
start.
that's a thing, but
How
okay.
does how does
We
Viking
retired
Nation
his jersey, nigga.
how does
We retired his jersey.
how does Viking Nation feel about that though? Real talk.
I'm me personally. I can't speak for Viking Nation. Me personally, it's a lot of them that are very upset and mad with management. I just think it went how it was supposed to go. Like
Yeah.
Sam went got the bag. We wasn't gonna give him the bag. I thought
Yeah.
it would have been kind of selling him short to sign him to a 1 year deal. Yeah, of course I wanted him in Minnesota, but that's not to say that we was gonna have that defense. You know what I mean? Like it might have ended up the same way. I thought Sam Darnold got a chance with us to show the rest of the NFL what he could do. And when he got with a well put together team the way it was supposed to be, it meshed and happened the way it was supposed to happen. You know
And
what
I
I mean?
will say
Like,
this.
So,
I will say this. I will
oh,
say
oh,
this because I remember this on the. I remember this conversation like it was yesterday, and we were playing golf, man. And I remember you never like you was always rocking with Darnold. Like
yeah.
yeah. Like I do. I will say that. Like you never shied away from Darnold. It was like, yeah, yeah. Because I remember I asked you about JJ. I said, "How you feel about JJ?" And you was like, "But Darnold, man, that's the one that
well, and so
like
that's
you
that's the
immediately
real
said it."
well, that's the real question then. I want to know
Yeah,
how Marcus feels about you might not have had the defense, but you do have Jordan Addison and you got JJ on that team. The real
Offense
JJ.
don't win championships, bro. I mean,
Okay.
I've been watching football a long time. Offense don't win championships.
yeah.
Okay, so
No
that's what
offense
we're
to
gonna do.
Drew.
Don't
No
even move
offense to
forward.
Drew. I saw the
We don't
greatest
move forward.
scoring offense in NFL history. The New England Patriots go 16-0, and then you lost to a team with Eli Manning at quarterback
Oh, we
because
did
they had
that
the
So,
too.
right defense.
so my question, okay, that sounds great. Lovely.
It's not doesn't sound great. It's a fucking
No,
fact.
but it's not. It has nothing to do with the question I asked you.
It does.
So
It
no,
doesn't
no,
mean if we had Sam Darnold, we would have won the
I
Super Bowl,
never
bro.
said it did. My question to you was,
Which I answered a long time ago. Go ahead.
okay,
Drew,
I,
two
I
minutes.
answered a long time ago. Did I
This is
not
a
answer it?
this is a
I'm just
30-minute show.
no, nigga, that's why I was gonna ask the fucking
hey,
question.
we
Shit,
2 minutes and
god
33
damn,
seconds
we
in,
start
so I
off
don't care what they do.
arguing. God, fuck, damn.
Oh,
No,
Like
because he's trying to go
the
on and
only,
on, bro.
but
Like he asked
who
a
you
different question
arguing
5 minutes
with?
ago. If you're
Who
asking
you?
a different question, then stop acting like I didn't answer the first one. Yeah, again, I
So
got
Drew,
time, nigga.
so Drew,
I got
you got
time.
time for stupid shit.
I
That's
got
what you got
time,
time
nigga.
for.
So if you
You
want to
see,
go
you
there
don't,
today, nigga, we can
bro.
go there.
You
Because
don't
it's
look
on
smart.
tape, nigga. It's on tape. People watching it
Do
can
you?
see
Would you
what you
like?
asked.
Would you like to have a show? Or would you not?
I'm good. I answered the question.
You shut the fuck up.
No,
how you feeling,
nigga,
Harold?
you don't tell me to shut the
Damn,
fuck up.
How you feeling, Harold? You good?
damn.
Hey,
That weak ass
when they
shit.
Niggas
when
just
they
want to be
start
heard.
talking, you wait till I drop my news.
Hey,
Go ahead, Harold. You got it. Because
I'm
clearly
curious,
niggas just
Harold.
want to be heard.
What is your news, my brother?
Hey, you know what the end of this season is, so I'll see y'all around April
That's funny.
for the draft.
You and this draft shit.
So
I just don't nobody care about.
He takes that draft shit very seriously, brother.
Like care about
yeah.
this shit. They don't care
So what's
about
the
it.
draft? So
Oh,
okay,
now
so
you
you
don't. Now
got
you don't
what's
care
my
about
man?
the
What's my
draft
man
too.
name from the Seahawks?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
What's my man? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Drew. I didn't hear you.
No. I was apologizing to Harold because I didn't care about the draft. What were you asking?
Well, since we talking about it, before we get to the Super Bowl, what's the coach name? What's the guy's name? What's the offensive coordinator that just came to the Raiders?
Clint Kubiak.
What you think? What you think about that one?
Shit, he ain't no Pete Carroll, so
Bro, you don't sound too excited.
I mean, no,
That's understandable.
that's excited. It could have been Drew. It don't matter.
Hey,
No matter.
brother. I'm looking for a
Somebody.
job, so
Yeah, hey,
let me know.
too late now, Drew. You too late.
mean-
But yeah, it could
I'm
have
gonna
been.
tell you exactly. I'm gonna
No
tell you
matter.
exactly what the Raiders should have did, in my
Hire
opinion.
me.
I mean, hey, but in my opinion, the Raiders, even though Tomlin is not available, that is the kind of coach y'all need. Y'all need a coach who's there.
But
who
you
can
can't get
step-
somebody that don't be that's not wanted.
Well, no, I mean, I just use him as an example. What I mean by that is a coach that, and yeah, maybe that person that don't want to go to the Raiders, I get that, but the Raiders need a culture setter. A coach. You can go find an OC,
But I
go
tell
find
you
a
what,
DC.
man,
Find an OC, find a
you
DC.
come in
Y'all need
there
a
waving
coach,
that
a
Super Bowl
culture.
ring. That's a pretty
Huh?
good culture to start with.
Well, he might be the guy. 'Cause I don't know him, so I don't know his person. So he might be that guy. But that's what he
He's the
do.
D
They
coordinator.
thought
Offensive coordinator.
yeah, they offensive, but they thought that Pete was a culture center too, which he is.
Pete was never a culture center. He wasn't a culture
Yeah,
center at USC.
I like Pete Carroll.
See, I
Everybody
thought he
liked
set the
him. That was
culture
the
in
reason.
Seattle pretty well.
yeah, I was
I
about
thought
to
he set a
say
culture in
he could have
Seattle.
said a culture.
I appreciate what he did.
I think they set a culture in Seattle.
I do. I
I
like what
don't
he did.
necessarily know. I'm not going to take nothing from him, but I don't know how necessarily much he created that culture. Because if you remember correctly, think about it, Marcus. Hold on. Think about it. Remember, he was the antithesis of the culture towards the end.
I appreciate it.
That's fair. That's a fair statement. That's not incorrect at all. I would say I disagree because I'm kind of with Drew. Like, if you building something like that and he's the head coach, he's the guy in charge, like you can't say the player, well, I ain't gonna say you can't say it, but I don't agree with saying the player set the culture and he not saying that he didn't have nothing to do with it, but he wasn't instrumental in that. Like it's practices, it's Pete Carroll coming to take his shirt off and meet DK Metcalf at after the draft. Like it's little shit like that was going on for a long time. Like and they was super successful. And I'm not saying he the greatest, but I do think. I mean, with the Raiders, I thought he was in an impossible situation.
The rate.
To be honest, you know what I
Why
mean.
did
Like
y'all?
I thought. It was,
Here's the thing. Why fire him? Why'd you
I
hire
didn't.
him
I
if
didn't
you gonna
understand it
fire
either.
him?
I didn't understand that either, Twan. I thought they would have gave him another
Yeah.
year. Yeah, I didn't understand that.
You hired
I
him.
didn't
What was he
understand. That.
supposed to do?
Yeah,
No,
like you fired him
let me
like
tell you.
y'all was great last
No,
year. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. What got him fired was the fact that two things. Well, two of the biggest things, not the only things, but from someone who watches it and watches week to week.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Gino was his guy. Gino
yeah,
stunk.
now
He
that's
would
fair.
not come off of
That's
Gino.
fair.
So
Yeah, that's fair.
you ride or die with your guy, and he died with Gino.
Yeah,
Now
that's
the
fair.
other part of that is the offensive line coach was we had the worst line
It's pretty bad.
to
It's pretty
in
bad.
fairness to Gino. In
Right.
fairness to Gino, we
It's
had the
pretty
worst
bad.
line. Guess who the coach was? His son. So you
Ah,
so
damn.
you so you're
Yeah,
riding and you're dying with these relationships. That's not you
yeah,
can't
I'd have fired
separate
his ass
it.
too. Yeah, I'd have
You
fired
can't
his ass.
separate it.
I'd have fired his ass too. I'd have fired
Here's
He
him.
okay. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd have fired him. Tuan would
he
have
get
fired him too. Tuan
he
would have
get
fired
Yeah.
his
You can't bring
ass.
your
Tuan
whole
I
would
he
have.
get
will
me a
family.
say
championship.
Yeah. You can't bring your
Yeah,
whole
I'm about
family
to
in.
say
now.
All y'all
Tuan would have
trash.
fired Todd Bowles, and that nigga almost went to the
Oh,
playoffs. He
I said,
definitely would have
bro, let
fired
me
Pete
tell you how
Carroll.
much I want to fire Todd Bowles. When my man in Cleveland stepped down, I said it's not too late.
Stefanski?
Clearly, he don't want to work there. We need one. We need a defensive coordinator. I
Oh
said
my
it's not
god.
too late, bruh. It's not. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you exactly. Okay,
Hey man,
do me a
you
favor.
stuck with Todd Bowles
Mark
for
this.
another year,
Mark
man.
this. Mark this clip arrow, and a year from now we'll revisit it. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have really good offense. We're gonna score points, and what's gonna happen is our secondary isn't gonna be able to stop a damn soul. Or if we're lucky, that's the only problem we're gonna have, and we'll still be solid against the run.
Do y'all spend a lot of money though? Like I think it feel like when Bruce Arian was down there, y'all was willing to kick out that bag.
What
But when
happens
Bruce
is we
Arian
usually
left,
rotate. We rotate offense then defense. So
mm,
for a few years now, we've been on defense.
excuse me.
Until this past year, this past couple years, we went offense. We got Bucky Irving, and we got I forget I mix his name up, rookie wide receiver from this year from Ohio State.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. I know what you're
But
talking about.
I actually don't we draft cornerbacks terribly. Now that we don't ever. But linebackers we do very well, and front four we draft very well.
Very well.
Yeah,
Secondary,
very well.
I have Antoine Winfield Jr. is the best defensive back we've drafted in forever, and we have not found somebody to pair with him yet.
But you know what? I talked about this on my pod the other day. I think it's super fucking hard to be
And
a
Atlanta
GM
catching up.
and
Oh,
to
shit.
be a GM. No, not with that Pierce thing. They did not just catch up. They definitely lost out.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they definitely lost. They lost their best player on defense, and I'm
Well,
pretty sure they're gonna cut him,
is
bro.
it gonna?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because he messed with Rakia. She's one of my favorites too. You can't be doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah, and then five felony charges leaving jail is crazy.
That didn't help. That didn't help.
Why?
Yeah, yeah,
How
five.
you
He's
get
got
five
five.
in one
Okay,
day?
yeah, he got five in one day. Not to mention that he had problems at Tennessee, and you went to that girl job stalking her, man.
No,
God
here's the thing.
damn.
You can't. This ain't no regular girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it would
This
be
ain't no
bad if she
regular
worked
girl.
at Verizon, but the
Yeah,
fact that she
right.
played in the
But
WNBA,
this
that's
ain't going
even
away,
worse.
cuz. This ain't going
That's
away.
even worse.
Not
Like,
going away.
yeah,
However,
nah.
however,
I do think
if he's learned his lesson, he can't leave the state of Florida.
yeah, yeah.
Now,
No,
we
no,
won't.
no.
We
Yeah.
let don't. We can't let you have a girlfriend.
Yeah,
But you
no.
can come
He
on
gotta
down
stay
to
in Georgia.
Tampa. Come
Yeah,
on
he gotta
down to
stay in
Tampa.
Georgia. They gotta put him on the Pac-Man Jones rules. Like you gotta stay in the
Well,
hotel
I
type
mean,
shit. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
if they don't want him, I mean,
Yeah. No, see, Twan, that you don't want that on your team. You don't
I
want that.
don't. I don't. I just
You
want
don't
to.
want that on it. But no, what I was
You know
saying
what I
about the
don't like?
GM
I'd
thing,
rather just be trash or good. I don't like this mediocre. I don't like eight
that's
to
where
ten
you gotta
wins.
build from something. I'd rather
But,
build from
but,
mediocrity to trash.
but that's not what we do. We
I
don't.
That's what
mean,
you're
but
doing.
everything changes.
That's what you're
Everything
doing.
changes.
No,
Yeah.
what it's we. That's what we were doing. And then as soon as Bruce Arians went to the front office, and Todd Bowles, I've been saying this, Todd
A black,
Bowles
a black
went the
man.
head coach. He is a black
Right.
man, and y'all know how I feel about that, and that's why I didn't say nothing. It's been a couple of years I didn't say nothing because this man black, and the turmoil in this country has been a little volatile.
Y'all better than me. I don't give a damn if he green, purple, or
But
white. You coaching my team,
the
then you got to
problem
go.
is he's a great defensive coach. Again, it goes back to what I said before. Everybody want to be a head coach. Be good at what you're good at. He's a great
But
defensive coordinator. And as soon as we don't have a defensive coordinator, Marcus, that's the problem. He's a head
I
coach
just,
and a defensive
I'm
coordinator. I
gonna be
don't like it.
real with you, bro. I've been watching sports just as long as pretty much everybody on this panel, and I do believe this. I think it is 10 times harder to win the Super Bowl than it is to win the NBA championship. I think it's 10 times harder.
Yeah,
I'm
I would
serious.
agree with that. Yeah,
I mean,
I
like
would
with
agree
the
with that.
NBA, bro.
I would agree
Like
with that.
I can look at NBA players, and I would say just off the street, bro, I probably got a 40% chance of my player busting, 60% of him being what he's supposed to be. In football, that shit like 70-30, bro. Even with them first round draft picks. Like motherfuckers who was up for the Heisman be out the league in like 2 years and shit. Like
It's just a dependent sport. You
and
can
it's
be
so
great.
physical though. The injury like really
Well,
like
that
like
too.
we
Yeah.
drafted I think Lewis Seen from Georgia. He was like a safety, right? He was like the
Mhm.
top rated safety in the nation, bro. Like this man played in 2 games, went to London, broke his leg, and I ain't heard from Lewis Seen since.
God
You know what
damn.
I'm saying? Like he was like
That's
one of
hurt.
the guys, one of our GM's top guys. Now is that really on the GM? You know what I
Well,
mean? Like,
let's look at a situation like Malik Neighbors.
Right.
Perfect example.
yeah, that's
Malik
good.
Neighbors
That's a
is
good. That's a good example.
great,
That's a good example.
and they are trash, but he is great.
He's
But
great.
it answers both of your questions. The first one saying you can't do but so much in football as one person. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It just ain't but so much you can do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just like in basketball, it ain't but it's it's 10 people on the court. Like you the best out of 10, you can influence some shit. You know what I'm saying? You can influence some shit, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh
I think the GM's job in football is harder. Like, everybody was like
yeah,
happy about
absolutely.
firing the Minnesota GM, and you go back and you look at some of his draft picks. I'm like,
Why
yeah, yeah,
did that again? Well, no,
they did because you chose McCarthy.
you let him go.
You
Yeah,
you
you
chose
got
from what I understood and I always thought it was Kevin O'Connell who wanted McCarthy. No, it was the
Mm,
GM. Kevin
mm.
O'Connell wanted to give Sam
he wanted
Darnold
his
that deal.
quarterback. He wanted his
Yeah,
quarterback.
he wanted to give him the deal, and he did. You know what I'm saying? So I, as a
You can't
GM, though,
be
I
that
do
wrong.
think it's harder, especially like speaking of y'all. When y'all won the Super Bowl with Tom Brady, y'all defensive back sucked too. Then you know what I mean, like for real, like y'all wasn't good
No,
back on the back end.
not
That was
true.
the
That
offensive
was the
year.
work. That was the best we had. Well, that was the weakest. It's gonna sound crazy. That was the weakest part of the team, but it was still a strength. Because remember, we had Kobe Dean, we had Winfield Jr., we had some guys. We had some guys.
Who's Dean playing for now?
Well, here's the problem. Here's what happens. Though our DBs The way that again, it's that damn Tampa too. Again, like I said, we don't never change nothing. What happens is that if we don't get pressure, our DBs, I can tell you when I watch the play, if they
They're
drop
about to
back
get
and in
beat.
2 seconds they still got the ball, oh, this is not going to be good. Because
Let me.
somebody's
Okay,
because
that's
that
fair.
zone across the middle, I'm gonna tell you, a high post, I'm telling you, across the
That's
middle. And
that's
so
that's
without
fair.
pressure, our DB's gonna always suck based on the type of defense we run.
Well, I think that's any DB in the NFL except for a few. Real
Well,
talk.
no, you got some DB. You got people who can actually cover.
Yeah, but they
We
don't
don't
name.
get
It's like
cover,
five.
but we
It's
Yeah.
like
don't
five.
get cover corners.
Yeah,
We
no,
get,
because y'all don't play that type of defense, like you
but
said.
we
Like
also
I
not
agree.
getting pressure. So
But
since we ain't been getting pressure, that non-cover corner is coming to kick guys whooping our ass.
but if a guy wins, because Todd Bowles was the defensive coordinator when y'all won the Super Bowl, right?
Which is why I want him to go back to doing that.
Well, he can.
Do
Well, he
that.
can't step down from head coach
He
to go be
can.
the
He
defensive
can. Nobody
coordinator.
said he can't.
No, Dwarf. No, man, he can't do that, dog.
Why
He
would you
can't
do
do that.
that?
That's like me asking Kevin O'Connor to go be the OC. Like, nah, bro, he
Kevin
can't do
O'Connell is
that.
winning.
No, he's not, motherfucker. He's
Well, not this year.
not.
Not this year. Not this year. But last year, y'all won 14 games.
And we lost the one that counted.
We
That's
just,
what it comes
bro,
down
we
to.
was in a three-way tie. We couldn't win a division where the winner won 7 games, my G.
I
Seven.
agree. I agree. But
Seven.
again,
No,
I would argue this.
we not that
That is
bad.
the same place. That is the same place the Minnesota Vikings finished, which is not in the NFC Championship and not in the Super Bowl.
So we just gonna
We
ignore the
both made the
7 wins.
playoffs. Yeah,
We gonna
like
ignore
you
the
you you
7.
you got
We
something
didn't
to
make the
build on.
playoffs. We lost the tiebreaker.
No, no, I'm talking about the year we won 14 games. I believe y'all was in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah, we won. We won. I think 110.
Okay, so we both made the playoffs and we both lost in the first round. So what's the difference? Because we
We
won
under.
14 games.
Well, no. The difference well, for my team, I'm gonna speak for us. For us, we underachieve. If the way you lose becomes predictable, then my guy, come on. If the way it's not that you're losing games, it's predictable how you are losing these games. Because what happens is we'll put up anywhere between 23 and 27 points a game. But then what happens is we give up anywhere between 23 and 27 points a game every single time. And what happens is we're in close games with teams that shouldn't be close, right?
Yeah,
With
I don't.
non-cover corners. So now when you put teams in a position where they have to throw the ball because they're behind, they can. Because you know what we're not doing? We're not getting pressure. We've been sitting here on Vita Vea for the last 7 years. Vita Vea ain't by himself. We keep rotating defensive ends. We had JPP there last year. We keep rotating these guys in. We got white boy Golston, number 98. He ain't doing nothing. He's never on anything. He's never on any teams. They sent Shador Sanders to the Pro Bowl and this nigga couldn't go. Come on, man. Something's got to change. That's not even what I came on here to talk about. This is a
I
Super
think
Bowl
listen,
episode.
listen. It's a fair fan
Come
rant.
on, man.
Oh
I'm
man.
not even gonna try to justify your fan rant because you have every
Yeah,
right to rant. You know
Hey,
what I
Nigga
mean?
mad.
I'm just saying objectively, looking at your team and
pour
you
my
you
beer.
brought in the Minnesota Vikings, like you don't know pain, brother. You don't know pain,
What you mean?
brother.
What you mean? I
I
don't know pain.
Okay, so let me get this straight. In your lifetime, you've watched the Tampa Bay Buccaneers win 2 Super Bowls, correct?
And in every other year,
Yes or
what have
no
we been?
question. It's just
Yes.
yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. I, as a Minnesota Viking fan, have watched the Minnesota Vikings with Randall Cunningham, Randy Moss, and Chris Carter have the most highest potent offense ever assembled at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and watched the field goal kicker miss a 36-yard field goal that went 46 for 46 for the year.
Bet. And
That
actually, it's
was a
very
trip to the
upsetting.
Super Bowl. That's one.
I'm
Okay,
not
that's
gonna.
one.
I'm not gonna tell you that's not upsetting.
No,
Did
no,
your
no, no.
fans
I'm not
wear
done.
paper bags? Did your
Yeah,
fans wear paper bags over their heads?
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Have you ever had a TV blackout where
I'm not
your
done.
game was supposed to be on TV, but
I'm not
nobody
done.
showed up? So they
And
said,
this,
"Fuck it." They didn't even
and
click
this,
on this.
and this,
Come on, bro.
and
hey, Drew,
again, and
hey,
again,
Drew,
and this is why you
there,
can't give. This is why you
there,
can't feed starving niggas.
it's a debate
Hold on,
about
listen.
it's a
This
debate
is why
about
you
whose
can't
feet
feed
sucks
starving
more.
niggas. Because all
Absolutely.
that shit he talking
Absolutely.
about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, blah, 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 blah. He's just dismissing the fact that he, in his lifetime,
Hey,
has witnessed his team hoist the goddamn Vince Lombardi trophy. Hoist it.
So we
Not
supposed to
get
just let
there.
it. I'm
Hoist
supposed to
this
just let it.
motherfucker
I'm
like
supposed
they
to just.
won.
I'm supposed to just
Week
let it
hoist.
one.
slide. I'm supposed to just let it slide
But what
down here.
he's talking about now is, oh my God, we've won 2 Super Bowls, so I should,
That's
we
not what
had
I
paper
hate about.
bags on our heads.
No,
Like
Nigga,
two, like
no.
two ain't enough.
example
Like
number
There
two
were
ain't
two.
enough.
physical. No, there were physical
Example
bags.
number
I don't
two,
know.
They
as
I
a
don't
gave
know.
Minnesota
people
Vikings
bags
fan.
when they came to the stadium, and they did a lot.
Example
I'm telling you.
number
Question:
two.
have you
Hey,
ever
I've
seen
seen
this, Marcus?
I've
I want you
Let
to
seen
me
agree.
finish.
I'm
I've
sorry.
seen
Go
my
ahead.
team
Go ahead.
get there, but we didn't hoist.
Yeah,
You know who
no, here.
you know you
You've
know who
seen your
stole and
team get
hoist?
there.
You
You've
know
seen
who
your team get there.
you want to know who hoisted and stole?
Oh yeah, no,
Never
it was
mind. Go
Drew's
ahead.
team. Yeah,
Is
it was
that
Drew's team.
no? No,
No, no,
example number
no.
two.
It was not
That,
Drew's team. It was mine.
you know what?
Oh yeah,
You
that's
know
right. It was y'all. That's right. Yeah,
that's
it
the
was. It
that's the
was.
other example with Drew. You know they changed rules about that. But go ahead,
Oh,
Marcus.
go ahead,
Yeah,
Example
no,
Marcus.
number
that,
I'm
two.
gonna let you. I'm gonna let you. Go ahead.
then let me finish. As a Minnesota Viking,
The floor is
mind
yours.
you, I'm 45 years old. Still have not seen my team in the Super Bowl. Not even in the Super Bowl. But
Mm, mm,
after that debacle, we
mm,
get Brett Favre away from a hated rival.
A
This
lot of
nigga
good
has
things.
the best
A lot
year
of
of
good
his
things happened in
career.
these things.
He
Uh-huh.
has the best year of his career.
I
We
remember
go
that.
to New Orleans to play Drew Brees and the hottest team, the team that just won the Super Bowl, in New Orleans in a playoff game. These niggas put a bounty out on Brett Favre's head and missed 3 personal foul calls on the last drive. And then the NFL admitted 2 weeks later and said, hey, we're sorry, Minnesota, we missed the calls.
That sounds very upsetting. It sounds like you had a very
Example
good
number two.
team. I see. It sounds like y'all had a very good team, and y'all had some
Ex-
unfortunate things happen.
example number two. Example number three.
Well, hold on. Let
You
me
just
pause.
brought it up.
Let me pause your examples. Let me pause.
Nah,
Do you
nah.
know what happens when there's not
Ungrateful.
a when your team is on? Well, so there's tiers. It's how they shut you out on the TV. What happens is if nobody shows up, they just don't.
Oh,
They,
we
they
back to
don't
the
even
black
show
hole.
you.
that is
Gives
Okay,
a
hilarious.
Go ahead.
fuck.
no. Let me. There's a second thing. There's a second thing. So if some people show up, but not a lot, do you know what happens, Drew? You probably don't
Bro,
know
I
because
don't
your
give a
team is
shit.
good. Do you know what happens, Harold?
They're always on TV. I have no
No, because
idea.
I
y'all
mean,
have
I
dedicated
always have to
fans.
get Sunday ticket
Y'all
because my
fans.
team is
You know.
never
You know
on.
what happens? They have this black tarp that they put over the seats. So when the camera pans, they don't see empty seats. You just see a black tarp.
Oh,
It's a
that was over your
visual
upper deck.
trick. You don't even bet y'all don't even have the tarp at y'all stadium. We have it. We have the tarp. We got the tarp.
I'm not with this nigga trying
Maybe
to
y'all have the
compare.
tarp because it rains every day in Florida, and y'all
Yeah,
don't
No,
want
we
no
have
rain.
the
I'm not.
tarp. It wasn't in the stand. It was in the stands, Harold, not on the
I'm not.
grass.
I'm not. From somebody who don't witness his team hoist 2 trophies, though. I'm not doing it,
Hoist.
though. I'm not doing it.
So I'm
Hoist.
supposed to accept mediocrity. So since we
You
talk
have
about
to
the
accept y'all not mediocrity. Y'all not. Y'all got
no,
two
we
Super
really,
Bowls in the last 20 years. Like, what are we
Drew
talking
is
about?
looking like, yeah, I don't. I'm not a
What
part of
are
this
we talking about?
conversation.
no. Since we
I'm,
talk
Drew
about
won
let's
six.
talk
I'm
about no, no.
taking,
Let's talk about
I'm
since
taking
we
my bets. That's
Drew won
all.
let's go ahead. Let's
I'm,
take it off of me. We're gonna take it off of
I'm
me and
taking my
Marcus.
bets.
We
That's all.
we're suffering. The three of us are suffering. Let's
Yeah,
point it to
yeah,
Drew. I
obviously,
feel like that's somebody we
obviously.
can all pick at right now.
Yeah,
So
that's
Drew,
facts. Yeah, that was pretty
Drew,
bad.
what is your assessment of the game?
I tell
We
you
Look at
my
got
his
beat.
face.
assessment.
Look at
Look,
his face.
I,
I tell you
Say,
what.
so,
say something for real. Don't say nothing smart. That
well,
sounds
no,
something.
but let's just, but I said in the last pod, I didn't think we could beat Seattle. I just
He
didn't.
did
I
say
said
that.
it in the last pod.
He did say that. He
Seattle has
did.
been the best team to me in the league all year. I was hoping for a better game. What I did not realize is how bad our offensive line was. They look like little boys out there.
Mm,
No, it's
Do
just
Them
you
one
boys
think they
got
were
offensive
that
line.
man.
bad, Drew, or were they
It was
just
that one
overmatched?
No,
person.
I
I saw one
yeah.
play where
That
one of the
left tackle.
linemen grabbed, yeah, left, thank you, Twan.
It's the
He
rookie.
grabbed the
It's
left
the rookie.
tackle and took him into Drake May and tackled both of them. I
Yeah, I
said,
saw
this
that
is a
play. That
It
was
was the
that
grown
was
man.
rookie.
crazy. That was
Yeah.
crazy. That was
You know
crazy.
what
Right.
they said? You know what they said that Seattle did? Because everybody talked about your offensive lineman
Apparently
all week.
worked out. Go ahead.
No, it definitely worked. What they did was they knew that Patriots going to have to slide protection to that side, so they just blitzed the other side.
Every
Because
time. I swear to God, every
You can
time.
they
see it.
kept just jumping to the side. They played
He
with that boy. They played
He
with him.
broke the NFL record for sacks. Bro, I terrible.
That's still not why
He didn't
y'all
have
lost
time to.
though.
No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
no.
No,
We
go ahead.
lost because they're a better team.
You
But
finish.
the pressure he was under, he didn't have time to throw the ball. He made bad throws, but also nobody could get open. But I realized two things last night. We don't have any receivers, and that line is terrible.
Y'all do
I
have
give Drake.
receivers. You come on. That is not why y'all lost. Them receivers is not why
No,
y'all lost.
Hey,
I gave you three reasons. Our offensive line was horrible, so he didn't have time to throw the ball.
They
He
were
couldn't stay in the
horrible.
pocket. He got sacked again. He got sacked 7 times. Our
It was a lot. It was a lot.
receivers could not get open, and he
Well,
made
that's
some
just because
bad
they didn't have
throws.
time.
That's my point. And he made some poor throws.
So how much do you
Again,
put on Joe on Josh Dan was it Josh McDaniels? How much do you put on
I
Josh
put
McDaniels?
80% of it because he didn't change the scheme at halftime. I thought they were going to the half because they were only down what 12 nothing.
12
I
nothing.
thought they would go into the half and make some adjustments. This
Defense played well.
this nigga got the first half. This nigga came in and got sacked twice on the opening drive of the second half and fumbled.
That's-
They didn't make any adjustments. There was no extra protection. Like I just and my thing was this right because he has no time in the pocket. Do some check downs.
hey, hey,
Do some check downs.
hey.
Y'all
Guess, guess,
Was
leading rusher in the game
guess
is
what?
go ahead, Harold.
was
Guess
Drake
what?
May?
Yep.
Guess who didn't make adjustments at halftime when he brought in Garner Minshew? Josh
Harold,
McDaniels.
what are you talking? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
he's right.
He
You
would
gotta let
never
us
he
know.
would never make
You gotta
adjustments.
you gotta let us know when you switch over to Raiders.
He
I
didn't
didn't know.
No,
transition at
no,
all,
no,
dude. I got
no.
I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know.
got where he was going with
yeah,
it, but yeah. No, he's
yeah.
right.
Like
But you're
that's a
right though.
Josh
So,
But you're right.
McDaniels
But
thing.
you're right.
so
Yeah,
are we
he doesn't
saying that
make
Josh
adjustments.
McDaniels is not a good OC?
No, what I'm saying is Josh McDaniels been under that Patriot umbrella, and so a lot of that success we gonna start to see whether or not. Now he's a good OC. I think I'm not gonna take that from him.
I think
But
Seattle just took it
outside
to
of
him, man.
outside of Drake, but
They just
here's
they
what I'll
just
say.
they just took
Let
it
me
to
say
him.
it like this: when you square up to fight somebody who's bigger than you got to have a plan,
Yeah.
right? And so if you look at a scenario where all week, if you didn't know that Seattle was gonna rush the passer, they've been telling you all week. Every media outlet has been saying they want to tee off. They threw the ball in a game where through the third quarter was a 2 possession game. So it was not this wasn't a
Hmm.
blowout.
Nope.
Y'all had 43 pass attempts and 13 non-Drake May rushes
Pathetic.
against a defense who wants to rush the passer.
Pathetic.
And y'all got
Yeah.
two running backs that's solid. That's
I
the reason I
disagree.
give him blame.
I
Because,
disagree.
yeah, you're going up against a better team, but you didn't help yourself at all. You didn't give yourself a chance to win.
He abandoned the run. Like even if the run's not working initially, you try some different schemes. He just quit
Sometimes the rushing attempts are more important than the yards.
to
Because
Hey, did y'all?
you know what pass rushers don't like doing? Run tackling running backs. That's not what they want to do, and then they get tired. In the fourth
both
quarter, them
backs
niggas was
ran
still fresh.
13 combined rush attempts for both backs.
That's crazy.
Hey, did y'all see that post where it said Bad Bunny at halftime when he was carrying the football across the field during the halftime show that he had more rushing yards than the Patriots?
Boy, stop.
No, no, I didn't see
But
that,
you,
Harold. I
I'm
think he
gonna
just
send it
made
to
that
you.
shit up.
No, man, I ain't
I'll
make that
say
up.
this,
I'm
Harold.
gonna send
Harold
it
Harold,
to
just
you.
made that shit up, and
he
he didn't
walked.
saw that shit
He
nowhere.
walked a long
Nah,
way
bro, I
on that
saw
show.
that.
He walked a
I saw.
long way on that show. It was
That's what I'm saying.
it was
They
close.
said
First of
that
all, if
Bad
Harold
Bunny,
would have saw that shit, he would have sent it to us.
bro. They
Touche.
That's
said
how I know he
Bad.
lying. That's how I know he
Touche.
fucking lying. Because if Harold would have saw that shit, he'd have
I
sent it to us.
mean,
Harold
Touche.
didn't see that shit. Harold made that
he
shit up,
ain't
man.
he ain't
Harold
far
Harold
off.
petty.
made that shit up.
He
Petty.
ain't
He
far
petty.
off.
He
I
Harold
petty.
made that shit up, man.
didn't make that one up.
You know what,
I ain't
Mark?
make
Mark, you're
that
right.
one.
No, you're
I ain't
right.
made that one up.
Harold made that
Hey,
shit up,
No,
dog.
you're
That's
Because
right.
I
cool,
ain't seen
man.
that shit nowhere.
they
You,
said Bad Bunny
But you
had
because
know
more
he,
how
rushing
you know
no,
it's
yards.
funny?
yep.
For a split second, everybody thought it was true.
I
Yeah, just
did.
for a hot
I
second.
It
swear
was
to
a
God, I
hot
did.
second. Everybody
Oh
thought it was
man,
true.
I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it.
Bro,
But
that's on coaching. That's on coaching. That
hey
loss
man,
is on coaching.
I tell you what,
You,
man, move
bro, you
past this
literally had a
loss.
trash
Let
rookie
us
on
get
left tackle.
Gonzalez. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Shit,
Let us
no.
get Gonzalez
But if they
because
went to
without
Gonzalez,
Gonzalez,
they'd have had three
it
more
would have been
touchdowns.
over.
They'd have had
Yeah,
three
What you
more
gonna get?
touchdowns.
What you gonna
yeah.
give him? I mean, take away the pick six. It was a fumble six or pick six, whatever it was, ended up, whatever they called it. But
No,
A
Gonzalez
fumble.
was keeping them in there, yo. Like
the fumble,
they
if
were
you
in there.
take that away,
It was
instead
a
of
one.
20, was
It
it
was a one
29?
possession game.
They had 29, right? That's 22 points to your 13. That's a one. That's two scores, but you get the point. Like, there's no reason for you all to have abandoned the run the way y'all did. Y'all panicked. Well,
I
they
I ain't
panicked.
I ain't gonna disagree with the panic thing. I don't know, bro. Like I watched them try to run the ball. It did. Hey,
Not a
listen,
lot,
if I was playing Madden and I was the Patriots, I would have abandoned that shit too. I would have abandoned that shit too.
but you gotta try,
Like
though.
I
You
mean,
gotta
it's
try.
like what we want Josh McDaniel to Daniel to do, bro. Like we want him to go in there and be, you know what I mean? Like,
No,
bro,
but you gotta. Okay, Marcus. Let
he
me ask you a question.
limited. Drew just
it was
said it.
looking too.
Let
It
me
was
ask
looking
you a
Like
too
question,
easy.
Marcus, because you
I
know
mean,
football. If
yeah,
you know you
but
got
hold
a
on,
pass
hold on.
rushing team, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no. I get that. I'm not fundamentally. You're right. I'm not disagreeing with that at all. But you have to look at this like Twan.
Yeah.
You really overplaying they wide receivers, bro. There's Stephon Diggs. There's Keon Boot. There's no Jackson Enigma Smith on the other side of that goddamn lineup, dog. There's
Okay.
no Burner over there, bro. There's no Kenneth Walker Jr. over there. So what are we asking the coach who has to coach and scheme against this shit to really do with
Then
limited players?
run a balanced offense, Marcus. If
Bro,
all these things are working
I
against you,
watched Travion Henderson get a draw play that's strictly built for the blitz, and that nigga lost 6 yards.
They tore his
but
ass
That
up.
nigga lost six
but you
yards.
know what you gotta do?
What?
You gotta keep
If I
running the
was Josh
football, bro.
McDaniel, I wouldn't call another fucking running play either.
Nigga,
But
I'd have
Marcus,
called
every time
some
when
trick
he
run
dropped
plays or
back, he
something.
lost
Yeah,
10.
as I said,
When
I
he
think you
I
were
called
dropped
some
seeing
back,
trick
he
go.
run
lost
plays.
10. It's not
Like
like
not
the
straight up the
passing
middle.
was
I'd have ran to
working.
the outside. I'd have ran to the outside.
But
Anything. I'd have
it's
called some
not like the
trick.
passing was working as an alternative.
Man,
I
every
mean,
time they snapped the ball, somebody was in the backfield.
Every
but that's
time.
why. Listen, that's why I asked, do we think he's a good OC? Because it's like I
I
think
think he's a
sometimes
good OC.
not
Yeah,
us, just in general as fans. Like we
he's
really
good.
be on some like all we got to do is this, and it's just way more fucking complicated than that,
No,
dog. Like
obviously, yeah.
it's just way more fucking complicated than
I just
that,
want.
dog. Like
I personally
Agreed.
wanted to see more
But
check
I
down
don't think
plays.
I think abandoning the
3 yards
run
here,
in the
five
first
there.
quarter,
Even if you're not getting it
Yeah,
downfield, like run a little
yeah.
screen.
you have to
It's
run
like
the ball. Bro.
everything he was looking for to me was down the field. Run some little
Everything.
three-yard outs,
He was trying to
man,
get
did
5
it all
y'all
yards.
back at one
see
time.
that
I know them
fucking
niggas coming quick.
Seattle defense?
I
Anything under
that's
5 yards, them niggas was like piranhas out there, dog. They
shit.
were
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
dog.
anything from 3 to 34.
Them niggas was
Try
attacking,
something
bro. They
different.
was
Shit, bite somebody,
attacking,
Marcus.
You
dog.
know
Bite
how you
somebody.
slow somebody from you again, I hate to sound
Shit,
like a
bite him.
broken
You're
record,
right.
but you know
You're
how you
right.
slow an attacking defense down?
Throw the ball deep.
Or when you don't
That ain't
have
work
time to
out.
do that, run the
Neither did run it.
football. No,
It
because
did.
what you
Swear to God, it did.
here's what rushing the football does. It does two things outside of gaining yards. Outside of the premise of gaining yards, there's two things that running the ball does. It tires out the defensive line,
Keeps him
so
honest.
their legs is not as strong. So whether you getting the yards or not, you putting heavy ass offensive linemen pushing going forward versus trying to go backwards. I know it sounds simple, but that shit is real. Number two, what it does is it doesn't allow them to just tee the flip off. They teed off on that man. All in the second
That is
half,
very factual. Let me ask you something,
he took
Twan.
off.
Yeah,
Wasn't it
Drake May
all
wasn't gonna beat
y'all?
them.
Wasn't it everybody on this fuck? Hold on. Wasn't it everybody on this fucking panel telling me about how Ramondre Stevenson can't hold on to the fucking football
No, that
earlier
was
this
Yes,
year?
Drew. That was
Okay,
Drew.
so you
it was
take a
true.
pack of mad dogs, and what you want is the guy who's prone to fumble to
That's the
go
nigga you
tire him out
brought.
for three
That's
quarters.
the nigga
That
you
nigga will
brought to the
fumble.
game, Marcus.
That
You
nigga will
brought
fumble.
him. It's like
Hey, you know
telling the
what?
girl you brought. It's like you going to the prom and you brought this girl and she cute. We know she cute, but nigga, this is the girl you brought. You may try to slide some shit on the corner. You may try to do some stuff on the side, but the girl you came with, you got to take her home. You got to stay with her. This
No,
is
Hey,
the
no, see,
running
that's
back
fellas.
they
not fair.
brought. This is the
No.
running back they brought to the
I
game.
like what Twan did there. No, I'm not even gonna let Twan have that.
It's
I'm
just
not gonna let
saying.
Twan have that.
It's
I'm not letting him have that.
Yeah.
I'm not letting him have Drew. I'm about to get him.
All of
Cause
a
see,
sudden, he not good enough.
no. This is what Twan doing. See, what Twan would like for you to believe is what I just said. He's simplifying it and talking about, oh, I bought the girl with. See, what Twan wants is he wants to take the cute girl who he think is a worldwide porn star
With the
and
big
goddamn
ass.
go in there and get something going, and she
Right.
turned out to just be the cute girl. And now he mad. Now he like, well, damn, why you can't bust it wide open like that? She ain't a fucking porn star, bro.
I had
That's
three.
not Kenneth Walker Jr. over there, bro. That's Ramondre Stevenson.
I mean,
That's Trey
for the
Henderson,
record,
who
I had
can't
three. I
read
had
a
three dates to
hole
the prom.
better than me, you, Drew, or Harold.
For the record, I had 3 dates to the prom. Just for the record.
See that again, an unnecessary fact. An
Hey, it was a
unnecessary
good
fact
year. It
against
was
the
a
whole
good
Hey,
year.
game.
It was a good
I
year.
want to touch
But
on something. When you done, Mark.
Hey,
Whenever you're done, I want to touch on something.
for the record,
I'm done.
he's
I'm
no
done.
Ju-
I'm done. Drew, go ahead.
Hey,
This your team. This
and
your
this
time.
this is
Okay,
all I got to say. For the record,
go
he's
ahead.
no Judkins. Go ahead, Drew.
He's
All
no
right,
what?
so
What'd you say?
we lost. We played a better
For
team.
the
I want
record, for the record, he's no Quinshawn Judkins. Go ahead, Drew.
hilarious. We lost. We played a better team. I want to discuss an individual by the name of Josh Jobe. This motherfucker punched the ref, sideswiped Stephon Diggs, and
Oh,
still played the rest of the game.
yeah.
How?
This is a fact. This is a
He
fact.
did.
This
He
is a
How?
did.
fact.
Because they
Because you know
said
what?
Hey,
they said
I
it
think
wasn't
how?
it wasn't
I
gonna
think
matter.
I think
It
the
wasn't.
NFL after the second quarter said this is the Seahawks game and they was gonna let them slide with
It
whatever they
wasn't
wanted
even
to
gonna
slide
matter.
with.
Bruh.
It doesn't matter. It
If you
don't.
I
niggas
don't
would
care
have
about
came
that.
back, if
Can
you
I
You
niggas
tell
want
you
would
to
have
just
how
take
came
you
him out
back,
and make
know?
him
they would have
mad,
let it
Drew?
survive. They did the same thing to Atlanta, bro. They did the same to it. It's just Tom. You had Captain America over there. Now you got Drake
Bruh.
May. It's a difference. You ain't got
Can I
Captain
tell
Bruh.
America
you?
over there.
Can I tell you
Bruh.
how everybody knew y'all wasn't gonna win? Jackson Smith and Jigma left the game, and I didn't even realize it for a long time.
Oh, you said he was back there doing something else.
That nigga was
He
going the
was
whole third quarter.
He had a
He
whole
was doing something
concussion.
else.
I didn't even
well.
know.
He
And
didn't.
let me tell you
He didn't
something.
do
And that
nothing.
nigga Enigma Smith, I hope they put him on Madden because he cost me eight hundred and
What's his
fifty
name?
dollars.
What's his
I
name?
don't know what his name, Smith, whatever the hell his name is, JMC,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
He on my bad list now. You know why? Drew, I got a prize pick going in. This nigga gets hurt. He's the last guy to cover. They put
No,
out, that little great
that's
thing.
Yeah.
Put the
crazy.
money in my account. That
He came back
motherfucker
in.
jumped in the fourth quarter, took it right back. I said, ain't this a bitch?
Oh, because he wasn't
That's that
out.
bullshit.
Because he wasn't
Oh,
out.
Wow.
To
But he
go in
came
there
back
and
and did
catch
nothing.
to go in there and catch a 3 yard pass. Nigga, if you don't sit your ass on that
He
sideline,
came back
you
and
gotta
did
get this money.
nothing.
Wow.
that's funny.
Fucking numb nuts. I definitely want, man, listen. I
Now,
hope we get
it's some
Caleb
more.
Downs.
It's some more interesting news.
That's crazy.
Not only did Stephon Diggs lose the Super Bowl, but apparently he lost his girlfriend too. I
Oh
Is
don't.
that
man,
real?
we
I
gonna talk
don't.
about
Y'all
Stephon and
talking about
Cardi.
y'all talking about
I
I'm
don't
making up
usually.
stuff.
No. I'm not
I
even gonna
don't
go that angle.
know.
I'm not gonna go that
We
angle. I'm taking a different angle. Just give me some room. Give me some room. Give me some room.
Twan,
Give
you
me
know
some
I was
room.
about to go at you, right?
Trust me. Trust my creativity.
I don't know.
Trust my
Okay, I was,
creative
I was about
brain.
to say, come on, Pablo
So
Torre.
reports say that they did the whole unfollow BS. That apparently that means you broke. I don't know. But anyway, that's not even what I want to talk about. Is it against protocol? What is the time frame in which that you have to wait to break up with somebody if they just lost Super Bowl, big game,
Shit.
anything
Next
of that
season.
nature?
Next season.
You lose the state championship and you walk off the court the next day, your girlfriend is gone.
No, she
Like
not.
it, what is the
Next season.
protocol here?
Well,
I feel
first
like
of all,
that's very
I
soon.
don't. I think that's a very general question. It's a great question, by the way. I think it's a great
I
question.
appreciate that. I
But
appreciate
we
that.
have to. You have to factor in the person that we're talking about. And if
Okay.
Stephon Diggs happens to listen to this podcast, brother, I have nothing against you, but you are all the way slime bag. Everybody knows this shit. So for Cardi to unfollow you right after you just lost, that means you did some slime bag shit. And I would not be surprised if it comes out and we find
At
out
the
some
game?
something.
I did it. Did he do it at the game?
Maybe it happened before. Maybe it happened before.
I feel
I have
like
no faith in this guy.
if you're
Well, let's
mad
be
at me,
honest.
if you're mad at me going into the game, don't break up with me right after.
I
Like
agree with Twan.
let's let something like don't
No, I'm not
if
putting
I
that on the girl. I'm not
if
putting that
what
on the
I
girl.
did if what
He,
I did before the game and you decided to come to the game, you gotta just come to the game, bro. You have to be. You can't break. I just
Ah,
lost
man,
the
y'all not
Super
playing the
Bowl.
Panthers, man. It's the fucking Super Bowl. You could have fucked another girl. She still was going to the game.
he
Like, it's
got
the
two
Super
other
Bowl, bro.
kids.
It's
But
the
he had
Super
two
Bowl.
other girls pregnant at the same time. So obviously it wasn't that bad.
Again, some people have a
I agree.
higher tolerance for bullshit, and
Stephon
once
Diggs
you
is
reach that level of
kidnapper,
bullshit,
Stephon.
yeah, again,
I say kidnap. I say kidnapper. What you gotta do,
no,
Stephon?
no, no, no,
But you
no,
can't say that.
Stephon, don't kidnap
In
her.
recent
Don't do
in
that.
recent news of the
Don't do
day,
that.
we can't. That's too soon, Drew. We have
Yeah, yeah,
little
don't do
people
that,
trying to
brother.
kidnap
That
people.
is a real felony charge, brother.
You was
You gonna be
being
down there with James
you're
Pratt.
not being sensitive. The
Pierce,
Hot Seat podcast does not endorse kidnapping
kidnapping
um,
at
Good
all.
disclaimer.
at
Good
all
disclaimer.
because
Yeah,
Good
but
clearly,
I mean,
disclaimer.
but
yeah,
I agree. If nothing is wrong, yeah, that's the wrong time to break up with somebody. But in their case, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm giving Cardi B the benefit of the doubt, just because of this nigga's track record. This nigga's track record is horrible, and I'm gonna say it again. They ran a poll where they asked all the Minnesota Vikings teammates,
And they
which
chose him.
teammate would you
I saw
not
that.
like to date your sister? And
Sister.
everybody in the organization said this nigga, dog.
that's crazy.
Everybody said this nigga. I'm giving
I
Cardi
saw
a
that.
pass for breaking up with this nigga after he lost the Super Bowl.
He
That's
got a
pretty
point.
bad.
I'm
He got
giving
a
Cardi
point.
a pass,
That's
dog.
pretty bad.
He got a point. I
Wow.
saw that. And it
That's pretty
wasn't like they
bad.
That's
were all
all I'm saying.
together.
Generally, I agree with Twan. That's the wrong time.
That's a
But
bad. You ain't care.
in
You ain't
this
never care
nigga's
about me.
case, in that nigga's
You
case,
ain't never care about me. You
in
ain't
that
never
nigga's
love me.
case, in that
That's
nigga's
crazy.
case, mm-mm,
I
mm-mm.
don't know.
No, 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 no. And he had more allegations going into the Super Bowl, which is
What was
crazy.
the allegation?
Oh man, but some of this shit be fake. Not no knock on him, man. I know the brother just out there trying to live. I am happy that he made it to the Super Bowl though. Real talk, like that was a big accomplishment for him. Like that's dope. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I can't say I'm sad the nigga lost. The way you acted in Minnesota, man. I hope you never win one. Unless you come
Not
back
looking like
home
it.
and you get
Uh,
one with Minnesota. You come back to Minnesota and get one, and I respect it. I respect it. But other than that, nah, nah.
all right.
Did y'all
Okay.
watch the halftime show though?
Oh yeah. That was
I,
actually gonna be. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna say something very controversial about that.
Uh oh.
I
Uh
chose to
oh.
go take my shower during the halftime show,
Wow. Levels of
and
disrespect.
and
Jeez.
it's not because I'm a
Yeah.
supporter of anything that he was against. It's
No.
just
We're
yeah,
not gonna. Yeah. No.
yeah,
No. No. Yeah.
yeah.
No.
It's just, bro. When I watch the Super Bowl halftime show, like I have to remotely know who the artist is, bro. And this guy is one of the biggest artists in the world, and I can't tell you one song.
Couldn't either.
I can't tell you
Yeah,
one
I
song, bro.
can't even. I can't.
I'm not knocking it, bro. Like everybody, oh, you watch Kendrick, nigga. I don't listen to Kendrick albums. I don't. You
Here's
know what I
what
mean? Like
it
it's a
wasn't
difference.
for us, but here's what I respected. Well, he just invited us to the Puerto Rican cookout. He
I heard
invited
it
us
was
to the
dope.
Puerto Rican.
I heard it was dope though. I heard it was
I
dope.
liked it because here's what I feel like what he was doing. You know what? And we're not gonna give none of that stuff no energy, no talk
Yeah,
or
yeah,
nothing
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. Let's not get
But
political.
you know what the other side be doing and
I
talking
don't mind
about
getting
this.
political.
Right?
Go ahead.
So he said, guess what?
Drew, we're not doing that.
Y'all favorite game?
Gotta take a side.
I'm putting the whole culture on national TV. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Well,
Literally speaking.
I thought he took the fucking the cue from Kendrick though. I thought Kendrick did it first, bro. Real talk. Like Kendrick put that shit on blast first, bro, like in a different way. And I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
Bad Bunny took it to another level. Again, I watched the halftime show at work today, but I didn't watch it live. You know what I'm
Where you
saying?
I
watching
say
that
Harold.
one?
I watched it on my computer.
All right. So, question. Well, Harold, do you have any opinions on the halftime show before we move forward?
Nah, it was cool. I mean, it was a vibe. I didn't
Did you watch it?
yeah, I actually sat
Yeah.
there and I sat through it and
Well, Harold's a music guy, so he can respect all kinds of music. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah,
Well, it
you
was
know
a
what I
good
like
mean?
Here's my
that's why I
judgment of
say
it.
I didn't
Oh, go ahead, Harold.
understand. I didn't understand it, but the one song where the young lady in the blue dress started singing, I recognized that song, but
Oh,
that
Mm.
was like
yeah.
that was the only song in English.
Here's
So
what I'll say.
that's nothing against
My,
anybody, but like I said,
you just didn't understand
I
it.
just think it opens up. If we gonna open it up, man, open it up, yo. Let's have reggae
I
next
agree.
year.
I agree. I agree. I don't have a problem with him performing though. I
The
thought that was
reggae,
dope.
right. I look at it like this. If I'd have walked into that cookout, I'd have turned up. Wouldn't have understood one word, but I'd have had a good time.
Right?
Rona.
Hey, I'm about to
I'd have
say,
had a
look,
good time.
hey,
Listen,
look.
and he had the Afro Latino
Mm-hmm.
community. That's how I
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like
yeah. No, no, no. The
he
brother
had the
is always
representation.
invited to the cookout. Now he's good people. You know what I mean? Like
No,
I
no,
Oh
just
yeah,
don't.
no,
I'm
oh yeah.
saying if he invited us to his cookout,
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll
that's what
be
I'm
there.
saying. Like yeah, I rock with him. I'm not
I
a
get what
fan of the music. Just you
yeah,
know what I
no.
mean? Like that's all. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But yeah, I feel you though. That probably was a vibe. You know what I mean?
So before we get up out of here, I got a 1v1. All right. In light of the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks 2020, is it 2025 or 2026? How does that
2025,
work?
2026.
Okay, it's a little dual. Okay, gotcha. Shout
It's
out to the
Super Bowl
2020.
60. It's Super
You'd
Bowl
have
60.
to.
I'm not good. I'm not good at Roman numerals. After
That's funny.
He,
after
he,
three,
he got
That's
out
after
of there
funny.
Roman
quick.
numeral three, I'm just guessing. I'm not gonna lie
I'm
to
just
you.
That is
saying,
funny.
like that way you ain't wrong. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you ain't
No, I
He got
appreciate
wrong.
out
it.
of he got out of there
Oh,
quick.
That is funny.
Super Bowl 60. All right, so we have the 2025-2026 Super Bowl champion defense for the Seattle Seahawks, and we have the 2013 Legion of Boom. 1v1. Let me give you some stats so that you're not flying blind. All right. Points of the league. 2013, 14.4 points per game. 2025, 17.2 points per game. Both first. I will say passing is a little bit more up, so you can convert that as you will. Yards per game. 2013, 273. 2025, 267. Rushing yards, 101.6 to 75.6. The second number is going to always be the most current team.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing yards, passing yards allowed, 172 to 191. Total takeaways, 39 to 25. That's a big one.
Who had
Sacks,
39?
44 to 40. The first
2013.
2013.
2013. Legion of Boom.
Yeah. Sacks, 44 to 47. Points allowed per drive, 1.17, 1.48. Best both in the league. Both best in the league, excuse me. Then last couple yards per play allowed, 4.4 to 4.6. And then lastly, third down defense, 37.3% to 32.9%. So they match up pretty solid. Pretty solid. Some of the stars on that defense, you had Richard Sherman in the backfield, you had Cam Chancellor at safety. Who was the lineman? I can't even remember who's defense was. You had
Oh,
linebacker,
buddy that playing
Bobby Wagner.
yeah, Bobby Wagner. He played for Washington now. Yeah,
Yeah,
Wagner.
Bobby Wagner. This year you got, I don't even know all these dudes' names, but we will assume, I'm sure.
Oh no, they got the
But
boy from USC though playing safety. He had him
number
a hell of
three,
a
yeah,
year.
yeah, yeah. He got busy.
Yeah,
He got
he had a
busy.
hell of a year. He about to get
You saw
paid too.
Don was rocking his jersey yesterday at the game.
That's Raven. That's old girl
Yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah. So anyway,
Unless,
Um,
one v
unless he's
one,
like Stephon Diggs.
huh?
hey man, come on man, don't put that up on that brother man from USC.
Come on,
You
man.
know,
Why
I
would
just
you
don't do
do
said.
that.
I
that?
just.
Don't do
Hey,
that.
I just said. Hey,
I feel
he
you.
may not be.
I
I'm
told
just
you
saying.
man.
Don't be
Diggs
like
is
that.
a certified dirtbag man for real. He's a
Hey, bro,
certified
just be
dirtbag
better.
man. That
Be
doesn't
better
mean he's a
than
bad
Diggs.
person. It just means he's a
Be better
dirtbag.
than Diggs. That's all I'm gonna say.
Be better.
Agreed. Agreed. I'm kind of interested in y'all answers. I already got mine, but I'm kind of interested in y'all's.
It's interesting.
All right. Well,
I'm
I'll go.
glad Twan provided the stats, but I ain't even really need them.
Yeah, I'll
I
I
didn't
know
go.
need
we're
him for the
going.
Legion.
I know
Yeah,
y'all going. Go ahead.
I'm going to
yeah.
Legion of
Yeah,
Boom.
he listen. That nigga ready. He ready to
Even
go
though,
with he ready to go with the opposite. He just ready to go with
I
the
just
yeah,
opposite.
going
He
Legion of Boom.
and he
Graduated.
know he right. He know he right, but he still
hmm
want to argue.
Going Legion of
He
Boom.
that's what
just
it is.
foaming at the mouth like a fucking rabid dog. Like,
Hey,
I, you
hey,
know, the
telling
best
you.
voices have the ability to argue from different vantage points. Right? It's a skill set.
so
It's
the
I'm
a skill,
telling you.
scam
So
artist,
what?
nigga.
That
Right.
is true also.
you know. But so Legion of
No,
Boom for you. Why? Can you tell me why? Like,
I'm gonna tell you why I would go with the Legion
whatever
of
y'all
Boom.
might say, yeah. Just tell me why.
I think the Legion of Boom was more complete in the sense that they're back, the safeties, the cornerbacks.
Secondary.
Remember you remember Earl Thomas was on that defense too.
Yeah.
Like they were. I feel like they really didn't have any weaknesses. You know what I mean? Like you had Bobby Wagner at the linebacker position. They now the D line for the 2026 Seattle
Mm-hmm.
Seahawks. I think the D line is better. I think the D
Yes.
line is better. Those guys are better. But those
Yeah.
guys that we're comparing them to, they're not that much better. Like they're not just far and away better. Like those guys were good ass football players. You know what I mean? Like they might not have had the Leonard Williams, but you had some real D linemen on there. And I just think the gap on the safety and corner in the secondary is too big. Like those guys were way better. No offense to the guys that's playing right now. Like I said, I think all of them were hoopers, but those guys did it for a very long time. Like that was the Legion of Boom for about 6, 7 years over there. That was a good stretch right there. Two Super Bowls, should have won two. They just got their first one this year. We got to see what they look like next year. I'm definitely saying Legion of Boom as of right now, for sure, for sure. Just because I feel like I said again, I think they are more complete. I think their secondary is far and away better than the newest version, far and away. Like nobody was fucking Richard Sherman at that time point, dog. Tom Brady wasn't even trying Richard Sherman out there, bro. Like Sherman for about a 5 year period was definitely a top three cornerback in the NFL. Then you match that with Earl Thomas, who we all know was a top five safety. Cam Chancellor, his career got a little shortened with injuries and shit like that. But I wouldn't say he was a great cover guy, but you definitely
He's a
didn't want to
hitter.
run across. Yeah, you
He's a
didn't want
hitter.
to run across Cam Chancellor out there, man. Like I don't see nobody like that on that defense right now. I just named you three guys in the secondary that's like that. I
Right.
can't call out one. You know what I mean? Like I can't call out one. The
Well,
guy from USC, they're just there's without a doubt good football players on that team. I'm not great, yeah, but I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying like those guys was legendary, bro. Like they got to do more for me to put them above them, dog. One Super Bowl impressive, yes, respect, but nah, niggas feared going down to Seattle, dog, for a reason, dog. Like nah, nah.
Everything that nigga said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, no
yeah,
way.
yeah.
No. It's spot on, man. Like the level, like there's a reason it was 39 turnovers compared to what you said, 25. Like the levels of you had Earl Thomas and Cam Chancellor. Those were your two safeties.
That was
Mm-hmm.
crazy, dog. That is
Mm-hmm.
ridiculous.
Like that's your two safeties. And
Oh
then
shit.
if you just keep it right in the middle of the field, you come straight down the middle, and that triangle with the two safeties and the middle linebacker, Bobby Wagner, like that the levels. And like you said, man, it's not saying they won't get there.
Yeah,
And if
yeah,
they
yeah,
keep
yeah,
up
yeah. I
what they
think that's
did,
it.
if they keep up what they did last night, man,
Oh yeah, they're gonna
it
definitely
doesn't
be there.
surprise.
We're
But
gonna be talking about some other legends. We're gonna be
but
talking about some other legends.
at this point, man, like that was that was something to see back then, man. And but for the simple fact that that is a 1v1 question, that shows
Mm-hmm.
you like they're definitely on the right path. Like
Like
Yeah.
that's
when
a
they beat the shit out of Peyton,
Yeah.
niggas is saying last night's Super Bowl was worse. And it was like,
what's
bro,
his
they beat
what's
the
Peyton was
his name?
shit
old.
out of
What's
Peyton out there,
Peyton,
$21?
dog.
Peyton was
What's
old.
21's name? Witherspoon 21
Yeah,
from
he's
last
pretty
night.
good. He's pretty
Like
good.
Yeah.
this dude
He's pretty
is
good.
in the backfield. There's no way you can throw the ball in a second and a half. Like
No,
Nah.
in
Well,
in in, in a second and a half, he's on top of me.
I
Like
bet you if we looked up his 40 time, it's 4-4. I guarantee it. I guarantee
yeah,
fucking you, or better. I guarantee it,
and he
dog.
and he was full speed coming off the snap.
Yeah,
He's
so
they
there.
could not pick that shit up last night. They could not
Yeah,
pick that shit
yeah.
up last night at all.
So
okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. Um, you all are right. The Legion of Boom is legendary. I'm not about to say this is not that. It's not that. It's not that. Here's what I
Here
will
it
say.
comes. Here it comes.
No, because I like to offer. You have to be able to offer event different. You know,
Here it goes.
we have a lot of listeners, so if different people feel different ways, you
Here
want
it
people to
comes.
feel like their opinions are heard. But here's what I will say.
huh?
Here's what I will say. Um, the one thing that I think I would put this defense above, which may hold a lot of weight for me, is the depth. The depth. They rotated a lot of guys
They did.
in that defense last night. And also one thing I noticed, they said they don't run base off. They have people they want on the field, and they don't run defenses. They just run the people they want on the field is the people. They're not. A lot of defenses switch people out based on packages, this, that, and the third, nickel, dime, whatever the case may be. They don't. They have the versatility, which I'm not saying the Legion of Boom is not versatile. What I'm saying is based on a very small sample size this playoffs. The versatility of that defense, to me, and if I'm looking at what I'm building in a defense, would I rather have? And this is again, this is gonna sound crazy because it's a lot of players on one defense to have. It's great. 4, maybe 5 Pro Bowl guys on the defense, or would I rather have 9 guys that I could you know what I'm saying? That I could interchange. So the necessity,
I
so the
think
individual
year
players
three
I
will
think are better, but I think the unit, just based on based on the depth, if I had to split hairs and just make it a reason to pick the other side, I think that's maybe why I do it.
which
I think
which
you.
which kind of showed because that's why everything worked.
Yeah,
That's
Right.
why
yeah,
everything
Everything works.
worked last night.
yeah.
It didn't
I,
And then when
nobody
you have a
it didn't look
defense
like
that
anybody
everybody
was coming
does,
off the
nobody
field.
stands out.
Yeah, it
I
didn't
I
think
look
want
like
to
you're.
anybody
test it.
was coming off the field.
I think your answer is valid with time. As of
Yeah.
right now, you're
Oh
out of
yeah,
your
with
mind. But with time, you could be proven correctly. Because
I
I
want
would
to see
argue
3
that
years.
same reason that you just said, all
I
that
want
mm-hmm,
3
depth,
years.
yeah,
mm-hmm,
all that depth that they got, and
right.
they've been to the Super Bowl with that group so far one time.
You're going to have
Legion
to
of
Well, it's
pay
Boom
a,
was
that
out here.
depth.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's a work rate. Yeah. Well, that's
Legion
what
of
happened
Boom
with the
was out
Legion of
here.
Boom. They had to
Yeah,
get paid, and they
They
yeah,
blew
got to
up.
get paid.
yeah. Them niggas, the Legion of Boom was out there whooping motherfuckers' ass for years, man. They was whooping motherfuckers with less depth and
For
still getting
free.
there. You know what I mean? Like with less depth. I would even say it's
They had
more it's
11
more
dudes.
it's more
11
thoroughbreds on
dudes.
that Legion of Boom. It's more thoroughbreds over there. It's more
Well, here's
thoroughbreds
what I
over there.
say. They got 11 dudes that had multiple tackles last night.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy ass
Had
stat.
11.
That's a crazy ass
And
stat.
that's just the multiples. If there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's over 20 something people who had a tackle.
I want them tested.
hey, hey,
And,
look.
and you just,
The
Ernest
Oh,
Legion of
Jones.
Boom was taking that Adderall before games. They was on that
had
shit.
to be.
They was on
Oh
that
yeah,
shit
they
out
was
there.
rocking. Yeah, they was getting busy.
They was
And
out. They was on that
listen,
shit.
I think Seattle defense. I think not defense. The general manager
But
he needs to be
in
commended.
all fairness to the
That's two deep.
Patriots,
That's two top Super Bowl
yeah,
winning defense he's put
yeah,
together.
for sure, for sure. I think in all fairness to the Patriots though, Gonzalez was the best defensive player on the field last night though, for sure,
Absolutely.
Individually,
without
yeah, individually,
without a
yeah.
question. I'm talking about from a linebacker, lineman, cornerback. Gonzalez was the best player on the field last night. Real shit. Like
Yeah.
And
what
he
they asked
prevented
him
it
to
from
do,
being.
bro. What they asked him to do, dog. He went out there and shut down the best offensive player in the NFL last night before he got hurt. He shut his ass
Yeah.
down, though. He shut him down. Like that was impressive. Like motherfuckers is
Ain't gonna
not
lie,
really going.
man.
They're not gonna really talk about that shit, bro, because Seattle won and the way they won. But I'm telling you, what that nigga did last
No,
night, bro,
man.
he shut that nigga. And I'm telling you, I have not watched nobody shut that guy down all year.
Well,
Not one
Gonzalez
person.
was playing. He was in.
He was out of his mind last night, dog. He was playing,
He
dog.
was in national championship form. Like
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that. That's the last time I saw Gonzalez play like that.
he was
Like,
absolute. He was phenomenal last night, bro. Like I was
yeah, like
like,
he
he
was
was
there
a big reason the Patriots were in it. Like Drew said, dog, they should have scored at least 2 more times when he was involved.
Easily.
At least
Well,
two more
and
Hmm.
times.
that to me is why I say Vrabel, because I'm gonna put that on Vrabel because he's a defensive coach. That's
Yeah,
on
I
you,
mean,
bro.
I
Here's
thought
why. Let me
I
read
thought it was
off the
multiple reasons.
let me read off the receiver numbers because you made a valid point. Jackson Smith and Jigma, 4 catches, 27 yards. Great job. Here's the
Jesus
problem.
Christ.
Cooper
Right.
Cup, 6 for 61. AJ Barner, 4 for 40, 54. Rashid Shaheed, 2 for 27. Kenneth Walker, 2 for 26. Bro, he spread the ball. He literally spread the ball around to everybody. And they came into that game thinking that Sam Darnold was going to lock in on Jackson Smith and Jigma, and they was waiting for him to throw a pick. And they thought He was going to do that, and he showed us, and there was zero adjustments to that. So,
But it was a real problem.
in
We
any
couldn't
event,
get to Sam. We got to Sam several times and couldn't tackle him. That was a real problem. We got pressure on
Yeah,
Sam several times and couldn't tackle
I
his
can I
just
ass.
be
think
honest
Not
with
so.
you?
one.
I don't think the defense was any of the problem.
No, no, I'm saying, but if we had
Outside
been,
of the
but
picks,
but but that plays a
they
factor because Sam made big plays after missed tackles. There
He
were
did.
several
He
times Sam
did.
got the ball down the
He
field
did.
after 2 or 3 missed
He
tackles.
did. I would agree.
There's no
And I've never
reason.
seen that. That Sam learned that from last year because I'm telling you, that wasn't Sam last year. Sam got pushed a
Hell
little bit in
no.
that backfield, dog. He was falling down. Today, last night, Sam was taking a real hit, spinning out of that shit, keeping his eyes up the field, and finding whoever was open, like Twan Point. He wasn't just keying in on it, Jimmy. If Barner's
Mm-mm.
open, boom. If Walker's open, boom. If I'm trying to get it out fast, I'm getting rid of it fast. I don't care who it's going to. Like that was the growth that he learned from last year to this year as a player. I think we got to give Vrabel the same kind of credibility. Like he's gonna grow as a coach, bro. Like I'm telling you, but I
oh,
bet you
I think
if
he's
you
a
ask
great
him
coach.
again, yeah,
But
if you ask
today,
him again, I bet you he wouldn't have changed shit. I bet you he would have went in there with that same game plan and said, "Listen," he probably
he'd
told
have
him, "Bro,
lost
if we
again.
don't, yeah, if we don't get home."
He lost
But I'm gonna
again.
tell you, if it goes the other way, if it goes the other way, we can say all this.
Oh
But
my.
if his plan works, it's just like a coach going for
But that's
three.
you. Anybody could say that.
Yeah, it's just like a coach going for three when he should have went for two or some shit. Or you know what I mean, going for the win and he should have tied. Like if it
Right.
works, he
Yeah.
looks like a fucking genius. You know
Here's
what I
why I
mean?
disagree. I hear you. Here's why I disagree. It wasn't just one play that didn't work. He
That our
literally
coach.
had zero adjustments for anything that happened the entire game. Like it's not like it's not like we're saying on the final play this happened and he just picked the wrong or he no. This we fit we could see the plan you had defensively was not going to work halfway through this game. And you
I
kept
just
doing the
That's
same
crazy.
thing over and over and over again. We can call it what you want, and I'm not saying he's not going to be a great coach. Cool, I think he is. I think they made the right decision of hiring him. But today, 75% of that loss is on coaching,
yeah, I just again,
in
I
my opinion.
fundamentally I don't think you're wrong. I just have a problem with generalizing. Not saying that you are, but we really
Mm-mm.
just try to simplify this shit like he had another move
I'm
and he
not
didn't.
simplifying. I'm just saying. I'm not telling him what adjustment he should have made. I'm
I'm,
not saying it's an easy decision. But
yeah,
bro,
I'm
they
just saying I
paid
don't think he
millions of
had a
dollars.
decision, Twan. I don't think he had a
They
decision.
bro, they had
I don't think he
13
had a decision last night,
but
dog.
Marcus, I hear you. If they didn't have 13 rushing attempts for the entire game.
And
I
again,
hear you. Because that
I
to me tells me you didn't try everything.
I'll go out on a
You
limb
didn't
and
even try the
say
most simplest of options.
if they would have switched over to passing, Seattle had something for that. Like
bro,
the way they were looking,
But Harold,
Harold, you
but Harold, I
I
think but the point
the
I'm making is you can't just say, here's the thing. It's easy for us to be like, ain't nothing you could have done. Here's what you can't do. On the sideline, ain't nothing to do. No, you
like,
gotta try, nigga.
oh
Like
yeah,
you
I mean,
oh
can't
they
it's,
were
say
trying. I think they
yeah,
were
you
trying.
can't
they were
say
trying, bro.
no, but okay,
Don't
we
do
just
that.
They
dis
just
I'm
weren't
not
This
trying
guy,
the
disagreeing.
way you
I
wanted
said
them
they
to
were
try.
not trying.
yeah, they
No,
Yeah,
just
they
got
just weren't
beat.
trying the way you wanted them to try, and they not built
that's
for
not
that,
what
bro.
that's not
Or
but
me.
that but they are. They are built
Or
for
me.
that. But
I didn't like it when they
they
tried
have
it,
two
Twan. I didn't
running
like it
backs.
either.
They have two. They're literally built for that. But it's not even that they didn't do what I wanted them to do. You didn't do anything different.
I
So
They
just,
didn't do what
I,
I wanted them
I,
First
to
of
do.
I guess
all,
I
get
watched
me.
a
And
different
so
the
game,
I
though.
get what
the
you're saying.
problem is they shouldn't
But
have made it
literally
past
speaking,
Denver.
your job is to make adjustments
Shut
when the
up, Harold.
shit you're doing isn't working. That's
I, I
literally your
just,
job.
Hey,
I
that's
get
a
it, and I'm not
Bro, you
disagreeing
can't
with.
first problem.
yeah, you
I'm not
can't just
disagreeing
say
with
you can't just
nothing.
throw your hands up in the middle of the
Hey,
game and say, well, they're gonna win. It's not you can't
hey,
do
Listen,
that.
listen.
they
I
got
agree with
lucky in the
everything that she's
snow.
saying.
They got lucky in the snow.
They got very lucky in
They
the snow.
they
Let me
they
tell you
got
something.
lucky in the
When
snow.
me and Marcus lead the show, Harold's not
When Bo
invited to be a
Nix
guest
went
on our
down,
new show.
when Bo Nix
Shut
went
up.
down, they got lucky with Bo Nix. They had a fake injury with Bo Nix.
Not
They
gonna be a
shouldn't
fake
have
injury.
been there. They shouldn't have
No,
been there.
I
I
no,
hate
I
when teams say
disagree.
a team
I
shouldn't be there. I
disagree.
hate when teams say a team should. We
I
play who was in front of
Yeah,
disagree.
us.
I'm not gonna say they shouldn't have been there.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't. I
disagree.
didn't. We didn't hurt
They
him.
earned the spot.
Yeah, we didn't
Listen,
hurt
They
him.
shouldn't have been
Denver
there
lost that game, but they
listen.
earned the spot.
at all. They shouldn't have been there.
Sometimes, just sometimes in life, And I'm not saying that Mike Vrabel, because I didn't see Mike Vrabel give up on that sideline last night. I saw him talking to
Not
his
it's
players
not literally,
two
but
quarters. But sometimes, bro, sometimes.
People just better.
Sometimes you are doing some shit. And I watched that game and I play Madden. And Harold, you know this feeling when you playing Madden. When you think you good, bro, and you done got so far, and then you run across a nigga, and it's no matter what I tried, it's like this nigga was reading the playbook. It was no
but
no matter
Marcus,
what I did,
repeat that sentence. Repeat that sentence. No
no
matter
matter what
what
I tried, this nigga was
I
reading.
try. Which to me, I didn't watch the game you played against Madden, but it sounds like you tried different shit. And again, the whole
But let me
point
ask you
I'm
something,
making
Tuan. Let
is
me ask you
that
something.
I watched the game. You literally didn't try different shit.
Okay,
So you clearly
okay,
the point I'm making is y'all giving him credit for shit he didn't do.
okay. Now, well, let me ask you something, Tuan. Let
He
me ask you
didn't
something.
do it. And I mean,
You
I ain't trying to say
they
he ain't a good coach, but you
they
fucked
they
up last night, bro, and that's just
they
real.
that and that's fine. I'm not saying that he don't deserve none of the blame. I think they lost as an organization last night. That's
I
all
would
that
agree.
way. And you can't
I would
point the
agree.
finger. It wasn't no close game. They lost as an organization. But let me just ask you this: how many times do you have to hand the ball off to your subpar running back for them niggas to get negative yards for you to be like, that's not gonna work? Like I don't want to
Bro,
hear
we both averaged
again.
over
I'm
three and a
not.
half yards of play
I'm
carry.
not doing that.
And I'm not saying that's
Me.
a lot, but it's
Yeah,
enough to
me.
keep trying.
Yeah, me, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not gonna
Okay,
keep handing you the
but
ball and get
Marcus, here's
negative
the thing.
yards.
To answer
Negative
your question,
yards, bro.
they're not getting, but that's not a literal statement. They weren't getting
What was
negative
the
yards.
yards?
They both were averaging over 3.5 yards a carry.
Why are we acting
Both
like
of
that's
them.
above subpar?
It's
That's
not
subpar.
great. I'm not okay. See, okay, you're just. I'm not speaking in the extreme. You're speaking of that was hard. No, all I am simply saying. Let's be very clear. I ain't saying it's gonna work, wouldn't work. I think the best team won. Ain't shit you could do about that. However, you're speaking from a Monday morning quarterback situation. You speaking from your house, right? And the reason I'm saying that is because it's very easy to sit here and say, well, nothing he could have done. Guess what you can't do? You coach AAU basketball, right? Cool. So if you're coaching AAU basketball and you're going up against a team that I'm gonna say it like this: they shooting the lights out on you from three.
Mm-hmm.
They are shooting the lights out from three, and you don't think I can stop them.
Right.
But you were running a 2-3 zone. That's what you started the
Okay.
game in. They got a big man, and you thought that's what you needed to, right? Needed to run,
Yep.
whatever the case may be. So now they shooting the lights out from three, and for 4 quarters you stayed, or 2 halves you stayed in the 2-3 zone. And
Okay.
at the end of the game, is that he was better than us, my nigga. But you didn't try the shit that you could have at least. That's the point I'm making. It's
No,
not
no,
that the
listen,
shit
I'm
he
I'm
did
not
would
I'm
have worked.
not
What I'm
disagreeing with
saying
your
is, I'm
point.
not gonna give him credit for he tried everything he could try. He did not. He did not try everything he could try.
Listen,
And that's all I'm saying. This is my
I'm
opinion.
not disagreeing with what you're saying. I'm just saying I'll use your analogy. I'll use your analogy. And this is why I say fans get real comfortable with the Monday morning quarterback shit sometimes.
But
You just
I'm not.
said
This ain't.
I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about I'm speaking
Ooh,
general. Like we talking real football. I'm talking about the
okay.
idiots who just post good bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
Okay.
referring to. You
Okay.
just said the whole AAU thing, right? Okay. So I'll give you a perfect example. We went
Mm-hmm.
to Wilmington, North Carolina to play in a big tournament showcase. I have a ninth
Mm-hmm.
grade team. There's nobody on my team over 6'2".
Right.
Our first team that they lined us up with was Chris Paul's ninth grade AAU team out of
That's
North
pretty bad.
Carolina.
That's pretty bad.
Everybody on their team from the point guard was 6'5".
That's pretty bad.
These niggas was doing a whole
That's a
dunk
literal
contest.
nothing you could do.
No, 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 no. Hold on, let me. But this is what I'm talking about. Like sometimes you don't see this. You don't see this shit in football. It can't play out because you at the NFL level and it's the best of the best. But sometimes there's nothing you can do for real. You'll try and
Agreed.
just look like you're not trying. The tournament guy who's over the tournament saw we was matched up with him. That nigga came in and immediately switched the schedule. Not because he didn't think I had my guys ready
Damn.
to
No, it's
go.
just not. It's not a fair fight. I agree. Yeah,
No,
I'm with you.
no, but it's also about developing those kids. You don't
Agreed.
embarrass them by putting them out there on the field or on the court with somebody that's going to beat them by 80 when you could have easily just
Agreed.
switched the game out. You know what I mean? Like
Agreed.
it's still a
Right.
development thing. When you talk about the NFL, those guys are already at the highest level. Again, I don't think that you are saying that Mike Vrabel's not a good coach, and I'm not disagreeing that he should have tried something different.
If
But
I thought
your
he wasn't a good coach, I wouldn't hold him to that standard.
yeah, but your answer to it was these niggas ran for 13 yards and 13 carries for like 40 yards outside of Make Dre, right? Like 48 yards. So your
Something like
answer
that.
to him not doing or switching it up was to run more.
So I think the confusion is coming from you're thinking I'm bringing up running the ball for a yardage perspective. It's
No,
not. Yes, you want yards. You want yards. I'm not saying you don't want yards, but again, I can only based on my football knowledge. So I'm just going to just based on that. I'm 42 years old. I've been watching football for as long as I can remember. I've been I feel like I know football enough to speak on it from a knowledgeable perspective. So it's not a yards thing. It's literally okay. For 2 weeks, prior after we figured out who was going to be in the Super Bowl, for 2 weeks, I literally heard every commentator I could find that was talking about the Super Bowl say that the defensive line, all they want to do is rush the quarterback. All they want to do. Sam Darnold doesn't even have to play the perfect game. He just has to not mess it up because that defense is going to tee off. And Drake May has been interception and turnover prone this whole postseason. This is what I hear. This is what I'm being told. I've seen it. I saw the games. Tell me what I'm lying, Drew. That's your team. That's all I heard for 2 weeks. And then we get in the game and you threw the ball 47 times and then rushed it for 13. You literally. Also, I'm sorry, I forgot. You know what else I heard? That they rookie left tackle was garbage. Heard that all week. Heard that all week long. That nigga garbage.
you mean the guy that was drafted number 3 overall?
He could have been drafted -1. They said he was garbage.
He
And
garbage, Drew.
he showed
That guy's garbage.
He's not
that
garbage. He
irrelevant to
was.
the point. I'm telling you what these people said. My
Okay,
point that I'm
I'm
making,
just
and
I'm just verifying with a fan.
I'll
I'm
land the
just
plane. They said he was garbage.
yeah, I'm just verifying with a
Now,
fan. A guy that I know
It
but
was a
watches
bad
every
match.
week.
It was a
but
horrible matchup for him. Horrible
he's
matchup
put
for him.
like this. Just to say it nicely, he's a revolving door. Anyway,
He
the
might be
point
gone.
I'm making, the point I'm making is all of this was pregame. So you have a defense that has shown themselves to love to rush the passer. And I'm just going to this. We can end it on this. I'm literally asking a question. You have a defense that has been showing themselves to be a hell of a defense rushing the passer. That's what they like to do. You have a quarterback who is in his second year, who is going through a turnover slew through these postseason. You have an offensive line that is struggling in pass protection. The game started, and exactly what the people said was going to happen started happening. The only thing I'm saying is that, bro, you playing right into what these people do well. And no, there may not be much you can do. But I'm sorry, and we just may have to disagree. I'm sorry. You can't tell me the game plan was I'm going to throw 47 times in a game that was pretty much a close game the whole game. So let's not even go from this. There was no purpose in trying to rush the game was pretty close. For a while, Seattle was just kicking field goals. They got 2 touchdowns. One of them was defensive. So the point I'm making is your defense is playing well. Maybe not as good as Seattle, but they played well. Well enough to win the game. You decided I'm going to put the hands in my, and I have my theory as to why they did that. It's probably the same reason that Seattle only has 2 Super Bowls instead of 3. You can figure, you know what I'm saying? But you put the ball into that boy's hands and watched him drown. And you gave him no relief. Like Drew said, there was literally no relief. You gave him no options. You gave him deep dropbacks. Guess what deep dropbacks do? They take time. Guess what he didn't have? Time. The point I'm making is I would have rather see him try a bunch of shit that also failed than to keep doing the same shit over and over again and just watching that fail. That's the point I'm making. That's all. That's it.
All right, so and
Okay.
I say that, take it out. Because both of y'all got great points. I think Vrabel would be a decent coach. I think that
Yeah.
some of that we don't see in that, and I will go back to Josh McDaniels. That game had Josh McDaniels written all over it. Vrabel is the head coach, but Josh McDaniel not only had not you as a head coach, you depend on your coordinators, right? So not only has this coordinator been there before, he's been there before with that same team as your coach. Yes, you're the head coach now, but he's been a coach on that coaching staff when y'all made that run. So is it as easy as switching immediately and saying, I'm not going to listen to your guidance when he can also be there and say, hey, I got us here so far, whatever. Yeah, we see that it need to be changed. But just from the experience of having sat through, uh,
You know, football is timed, right?
was
Eventually, you're
that?
gonna run out of time. We're gonna see if this works. Okay, you only get 4 quarters.
But I'm telling you, sitting there, you haven't watched 17 games of Josh McDaniels week by
No,
I
week,
Yeah.
have.
not
I
make
have.
and
changes.
he's a good OC. He's a good OC. I'm not saying he's not.
But he
Yeah.
doesn't change. So that's
Well,
why I'm saying I agree as far as coaching. I agree, but as far as could could he change up like that? No. I mean, they had his number either way.
Yeah,
But at the
I
same
think
time, I think
I
Seattle
think
knew that he
I
doesn't
think you're
change.
right, but that someone having us saying someone having had their. I agree with you. I think they had their number regardless. I think though, but in my opinion, I think this is where we all differ. You don't get to make that excuse as the coach. We
no, you
can make
don't. But
that.
I'm
You
just
don't
telling
get
you,
to make
like,
that excuse as the coach.
I'm just telling you from a coach's perspective. Like, some guys don't make adjustments not because they can't, it's because they won't. Like, they
Yeah,
believe in their system. Like,
they
they just won't.
they believe in their scheme. They
Like,
believe in the system.
we're gonna. It's like playing like your best player.
Weird.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
some coaches got the nuts to go out there and draw up a game winning shot for somebody else. But tell me which one of them coaches
Right.
told Kobe that shit.
So can I'm with you.
All them
Can I
great
ask you a
coaches,
question?
all them
But
great
that's but they,
coaches.
ain't nobody on that team, Kobe.
No, I'm
But
saying, like,
but I get
you
what you're saying. I
you
get what you're saying. I get what
we
you're saying.
we we we're really diminished. Dog, Drake may finish second in MVP voting, bro. Like, that's their guy. They're gonna
They
die with
average
their guy.
so okay, but they didn't do what they did coming up. They averaged 29.06 rushing attempts per game. This is not Josh McDaniel. He literally rushed the ball less than half of the times he normally does
But they weren't playing
per game.
Seattle, bro.
We had
Bro,
26
but
minutes past
okay.
time.
All right,
So
but
let me
the point
just
I'm
end
making
this.
is that
Yeah, go ahead
See
and
what
wrap
you
it up,
well,
Drew.
well, hey,
No,
we see what
I
they did. We see what they did got him. So
I get
clearly
Marcus's
that didn't
point.
work.
I do agree with Twan. I think it, but I agree with Harold too. I think it's the
You
inability
agree with
of most
everybody?
coaches. I do because everybody had a good point, but I think it's the
I'm fucking.
unwillingness
I'm fucking with
to
you.
do
Yeah.
what got you there. Like to me, it's a Dan Campbell effect, right? As good as the Lions are on paper, they just don't show up every year. The Lions find a way to lose the big games because they will not change how they play. Same thing last
hmm
night, in my opinion. The Patriots did what got them there outside of the running. I agree with Twan, but it's like when you saw. Well, no, I agree, but they gave up on the running, right? They started running the ball. Like the first, I think 6 plays were run plays. When that didn't
Yeah.
work,
That
the
makes
first
it
6 plays
worse.
were
You got 6 out of the 13 out the way in the first series.
immediately. The first 6 plays were run plays. When
That
that
makes it
didn't work,
worse.
they just stopped running the ball. So it's
Yeah,
like
they
some
did.
coaches get
They
stuck in their
did.
own way, and
That
it's
makes
like, damn, like I just
that means after the first series, y'all had 7 rushing attempts for 3.5 quarters. Come on, brother.
Hmm.
Come on,
But they didn't
man.
get
it was
another
just
first down until the fourth quarter, something like that.
And I
yes.
wonder why. I wonder why.
Yeah, well, if I'm Mike Vrabel, nigga, I'll be taking your criticism because what you ain't gonna be able to say is when I sit in front of my GM, so you decided to put the ball in Ramondre Stevenson's hands instead of Drake May. That's what you did.
That's not.
That
But
see, I
that's not
gotta be
how
able to answer that
football. But
question, bro.
see, can I? That's a basketball thing. I get what you're saying. If we were talking basketball, football don't operate that way. whoever your running back has
But
to be you.
you're taking it out of Drake's hand.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see what I'm
In
saying?
football, in football, I
No,
gotta
but that's my
have.
point. In basketball, you can say, I'm not taking it out of my best player's hands because your best player can actually do every physical thing on the court. But because in basketball, you get my point. In football, there are elements to football that Drake May can't do. That's just not his position. So
And again,
my whole point is the way you slow down a pass rush is to run the ball.
no,
And the fact that
I
you
don't think
assume it ain't gonna
anybody's
work
disagreeing. I don't think anybody's
without even
disagreeing.
trying it is
Mhm.
why they lost the Super Bowl, in my
Yeah,
opinion. But
I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with anything that you're saying. I'm just saying Drew said it himself as a Patriots fan, man. We ain't got no good receivers. But yet they in the
Hell
Super
no.
Bowl. Them niggas do think Drake May is Kobe Bryant, bro. That's their guy. That's their
well,
guy.
they
And
shouldn't
as a
think that.
GM and as a coach, I'm gonna tell you right now, I agree with fucking Mike Vrabel.
They
I
shouldn't
agree
think
with fucking Mike Vrabel. I am
that. If they
not putting
think
the
Drake May
game
is
in
Kobe,
Travion Henderson and
Dude,
Ramondre Stevens' hands. I am not
well,
doing it,
They
dog.
shouldn't
I
think
am
that.
not doing it. I'm not
but
doing
so you
it. I
tried
don't
to
give a
throw the ball to
damn.
the receivers you said you didn't have? Didn't y'all just tell me they didn't have receivers?
They don't.
they don't. They
So
don't.
you either gonna give it to the mediocre player or pass it to the mediocre
You
player.
know what's
At least
crazy?
try something different.
They
You know
was
what the
trying to
RB
pass it to
one
the
is
mediocre
for the Patriots?
niggas.
Just
You know
saying.
what the RB one is for the Patriots?
Ramondre
Drake
Is
Stevenson.
Drake
May.
May.
he's
Drake
not on
May.
pay. No, he's not. Ramondre Stevens listed as the RB2, but he runs more.
Yeah.
He's listed as the
He's
RB2.
RB1.
Well, Roger Stevens is the more explosive of the two.
Whoa.
No, he is.
Whoa.
Well,
No.
no,
Hold
no,
on,
No.
hold on.
no, no.
No.
No,
No.
no,
He's a
hold on,
power
hold on,
Absolutely
back.
not.
hold on.
He's a,
Hold on.
he's a power
Before
back.
everybody crashes out, the names, I might have the names mixed up before everybody crashes out.
How
What's
about
the other dude's name again?
We did
Travion
catch it.
Henderson?
Y'all are really
Say,
hard. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
about
I'm
guy.
to get
sorry.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I'm
the
sorry.
They're,
explosive one, Henderson.
they're about to
Yeah,
get
I'm
you.
sorry. The light skin one. The light skin one is the Henderson.
Okay.
Is the
Okay.
Henderson.
Yeah. I'm with you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm with you.
I'm sorry,
I'm
guys.
with you. I'm about to say,
They they was about to
whoa.
crash out on me. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Anyway, we can argue about the Patriots. The reason they lost the Super Bowl all day, they lost, and so that's on them. And we'll see how they
That was a
come
little
back.
shot right there, Drew. That was a little shot. That
I
was a little
caught it.
shot.
I caught it.
Yeah.
I caught it.
That was a little
Now we're
shot.
turning the page. We're officially turning the page. Um, Harold, we'll see you again in August.
Yeah, I see
Feel
y'all.
free to stop by anytime. You're
Hey,
welcome
no
every
problem,
week.
man. Hey, this
You're
has been
welcome
great.
every week. So just
Nah, man,
whenever
that
you want
nigga
us
ain't
to
off the
come
hook, man. You gonna sit in here and deal with this NBA talk, man. I've been dealing with this shit for 3 months. Oh, you gonna sit in here and deal with this
Hey,
NBA talk? Oh no,
hey,
we done
look.
that
talked
is what a
about
good
coaches.
teammate that is what a
We,
good teammate would do.
listen,
Hey,
we done
man,
talked
look.
about
Hey,
coaches. We done talked about
I know how to
that
box.
sorry motherfucker the Steelers hired. Nah, hell no. You all in
And
this
I kept my
motherfucking
Uh,
word.
conversation.
I
Hey,
kept my
I,
word.
ain't
hey, I
I
nobody
know how
kept
paid
to
my
us like
box
word.
when
10
I'm not.
times.
We kept it all
Hey,
football throughout the
when I'm
playoffs. I
not
kept
needed.
my word.
Yeah,
So
I
now
know
I'm
No,
how to
gonna
no,
try
no.
to
box
go
when
You
I'm
ahead.
not
need it.
needed. No,
And you
no.
Huh?
better do the work too.
Hey,
Watch a game or two,
hey,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Know what we talking
Yeah, don't
about.
be. Yeah, you gotta know what's happening now. Here's what I
hey,
want you to
look.
do. Here's what I want you to do. Pick a team, one team.
What you talking about? I got a team.
Hey, you know
Who
what? I
Harold?
think we should all pick a team right now.
Well,
Off
And
of
y'all
the
know
other
what
than
my
dome.
team is.
other than your team.
I'm not doing that. I don't think that's.
Other
I don't
than
like
your
that at all.
team. For the
I don't,
pod.
okay,
Other
okay.
than your
I
team.
won in baseball.
What's your idea? You wanted. We didn't even keep up with baseball. We can try it
Hey,
again.
Drew.
Nigga, you ain't winning
Please.
Hey,
baseball.
Drew.
Shut up.
I won the World Series.
I
We
had the Diamondbacks. I
you
know
did
that.
not pick the
Did we make the play?
Dodgers.
Not because we wouldn't have been allowed to pick the Dodgers.
I got.
All right.
We
So here's what we're gonna
Swan
do.
said we couldn't pick the
You
Dodgers.
couldn't pick the
Oh,
Dodgers. That was
lying
no
ass
way.
nigga.
You're not picking the Dodgers. All right.
Oh,
So we'll pick
lying
it. But
ass
you
nigga.
gotta pick. You gotta pick an NBA team that
Yeah. I
ain't
say pick
hitting.
it
Ain't
right
All right,
hitting
now.
on nothing.
we'll do
Ain't
that
hitting
next
on
time.
nothing.
We'll see. I gotta see.
Nah, fuck that. I'm
I
going
pick
with
it.
Hey,
Detroit. Fuck that. I'm
I pick
going
the
with the
Hornets.
Pistons.
No, you can't go with Detroit.
This
You
nigga
can't go
Why
with
cheating.
not?
Detroit.
They
yeah, I
not
was
the
about to say.
Lakers.
I just said they
This nigga
can't be
cheating.
hitting on nothing right
This
now.
nigga cheating.
They can't be.
And you
I don't
picked
want to pick no
Detroit.
loser,
Matter of fact, Drew.
nigga.
Matter of fact,
I
Drew.
pick the Hornets.
I'm going with the Hornets. I'm gonna go to a couple games too.
I'm going.
That's my squad.
No, I
Hey,
was
brother,
going to
come
go
up.
Washington, but I don't think none of them dudes playing this year.
Washington. Why?
No, you look who they got.
Hey,
No, look
hey,
who
Drew.
they
I'll meet you halfway in Charlotte.
out of the teams we about
I
to
got you,
pick.
brother.
But I don't think them dudes playing. I don't think them dudes gonna
Oh,
play. So
Oh well, we got to talk about that, man. I want to go
Yeah,
with
we'll see.
Detroit, man. I've been
Go
screaming
with
Katie Cunningham for 3 years.
go with
Damn it.
Detroit, man. Because now, you know
This
what?
nigga
Watch
picked the number
Detroit,
one
bro.
seed in the East. He picked the number one seed in the
Watch,
East.
Hey,
watch the
I've been
Wagner
picking
first
them as the
drive.
number one seed for the last 3 years. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
So broken
shit.
clock is right twice a day, huh?
And Drew, they trying to trick you. They about to turn
Three
this
years
into a
early,
conversation.
nigga. 3 years early, nigga.
I know.
Drew,
I'm
Drew,
3 years
they
I'm
early
try.
and
just
it's
gonna pick
twice.
them.
Drew,
I'm
Man,
gonna pick them till they turn up.
hey man,
You
in the
know
damn
what?
pod.
You know what?
I'm
That's
sorry.
fine.
Well, all right, y'all. In the meantime, in between time, that's what time it is. Drew got a bedtime and he's got to get going. So, listen, it's your boy EA Smith. You already know what it is. Best sports analyst, not on ESPN. I got the crew with me. Hef,
All right,
Marcus, Drew. Nighty night, my boy. Go ahead and get some sleep because clearly you tired.
That nigga
Y'all
I'm
be
ended the
going to
show with
easy.
gamble.
99.
I hit him
He
with the
did.
Nigga
night
ended
night.
the show with
That's like that
99.
sausage shit. That's like that sausage
Hey
shit. I
man,
don't know.
hey,
That
you got
dude's
to work on
Listen,
the
we got